one of the many reasons as to why hoes basically need to be my slaves. You know what I'm saying?
I humiliate men. I do Findom, which is financial domination. Anything to do with abusing men, I do.
So why the fuck is the lips kind of full like that? Is it because, okay, I guess you could say it's basically genetics and all that stuff on three, but are those lip fillers or all this stuff on three? But then again, they don't really stick out all as much. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say they're thick, but they're not. They just look thick, but they're not full though. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me.
I had ice cream, strawberry ice cream for breakfast. It was lovely. I don't know, I never eat normal breakfasts. I always end up having a dessert.
What the? Okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, here's the thing. And when it comes to bitches be having like headaches and migraines, it's because they always just drink Starbucks though, and never they don't drink water. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rarely see hoes outside of my college drink water. Like, they always drink sodas or drink alcohol or drink Starbucks. I barely see water. I don't remember the last time I've ever seen a bitch drink water outside from the house or from my college. And after my graduation, I've never like seen bitches ever drink water ever since.
Dessert for breakfast.
Yeah. Because it gives me my sugar.
Me personally, I would basically want to have desserts all the time in the desert. It's just basically, I don't want that fucking shit all the time. I don't want that all the time. Nah.
This is the setup. This is how I'll be sat. This is how I'll make my thing look. Usually I've got my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I've got an agency. I've got my own webcamming agency, which
there's an agency and a webcam agency. Which one is this one? Is it night management or is it UTA or is it I forgot the other one.
Is for sexual stuff. I humiliate men. I do Findom, which is financial domination, and that's what I love to do. It's just fun.
And I do agree with it. Here's the thing. I tried to basically save guys from this though, but now it's like, you know what? I don't want to anymore. So now I want to push them into their oblivion though. I want to push them into this. And the problem right now is that the thing is now it's like we have to control the bitches though. You and I. We got to control the hoes. But I will say that the thing is, in order to basically go ahead and make that like a cultural movement, there has to be so much funds behind it though. Just like when it comes to the toxic femininity, it was funded though. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the equal pay, it was funded. Feminism, funded. It's a marketing scam. And I like it though, but I just hate the guys that drag me into the bullshit of it.
Love it.
How did you find that as your niche?
Because I accidentally gave myself the name Brat because I love Bratz dolls and I'm a bit of a spoiled little bitch. And I didn't realise I tied myself down to the BDSM community from day dot. Because there's a thing called Brats, which are Findom. They're kind of like dominatrixes, but not as harsh. They're kind of still cute with it. They'll still be...
Yeah, with me, I'm an absolute young brat, bro. With me, I am an absolute brat, bro. Yeah.
Cute, but they'll boss you around. They'll be like, oh, cute and nice, and I'll be like, but you can still give me all your fucking money. And I didn't realize.
And here's the thing, though. It's just that we gotta own these hoes. That's the thing, though. Like, there's basically the cash piggies and the slaves, but this one right here doesn't matter without a slave master. It has to be a slave assistant though. That's what it is though. And why do I say has to? Because I decided that. And that's what actually makes society, that's what would make society even better. Because here's the thing, right? When it comes to like the gender wars and all that stuff on three, there's on it. I used to think that there was that going on though, when really there isn't any though. It's just that I was just confused. So I was just mistaking the hoes for the wives and the motherfuckers for this, that, one's three. You know what I'm saying? And like thinking that the thing is there was hope in the world. And there was a time back then where the thing is like I used to be so pissed off at the bitches though, and now I'm pissed off again, but at the guys. And I think that this one is gonna basically, because when it comes to the bitches though, it was basically like a phase. It was a phase. Like it was it's still there. I'm still there, but it was just that there was more passion. I was basically back then though, that the thing is I was a whole nother beast back then though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going back to those ways now, but now it's like it's against the guys though. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly don't really plan on becoming such like a big cultural movement and all that stuff on three, and like I actually don't. It's more as if like I just rather be that guy that just creates a community where you, my friends, as in like when it comes to me, it's like my main base is being friends with it, being the best of friends with my brothers. There's like my brothers, like brotherhood and all that stuff on three, and being the best of friends with them. That's the main base. Now of course there's acquaintances, there's casual friends, then there's good friends, then there's great friends. I can dabble in those, but that's not my main lane, you know what I'm saying? I can step out of my lane from here and there, but I will always go back to my main lane, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, when it comes to this mafia tribe right here, not just anyone is allowed here. Not just any fucking one is allowed here. And also when it comes to it, right? Like when it comes to this though, like there was a time back then where it's like, nah, never mind. I don't feel like I don't want to explain that. When it comes to this zone right here, the circle over here, it's going to basically the foundation is going to be based the way I like it to be, the way I want, how I want. And I'm not taking anything, I'm not going to settle for less. No. It's quality over here. It's going to be it's quality over here. And yes, some things might change from here and there as I go through changes and shit though. Like I'm just basically like, that's the thing, that's also the one of the main things that it also has to happen here, is that I'm going to basically go through changes and you have to adapt with me. Or like you basically just follow through with me as I go. And it's like, you know what, I'm not going to try to go ahead and like make it work and all that stuff 1 2 3. I'm going to make it the way I want it, and this is how it's going to be. No discussions. It's going to be like this and this and this. This is what I decide. This is what it's going to be like, and this, that, 1 2 3. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It's what I like. This is how it's going to be. And not just anyone is allowed here. Not just any fucking one is allowed here. It doesn't matter how radical it can be. It can even be the above and beyond. It can even be illegal in GTA. That is how it goes though. That's how it is though. I mean, it's like not like illegal and like off. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, okay, I have this thing where it's that the thing is I just like to go ahead and say shit just to be hyperbolic, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not obligated to go ahead and say or do and mean anything for anyone. And it doesn't matter if they don't understand it. What I want is what it is. I'm not the it is what it is type of guy. It is what I want it to be. It is what I say it is. Is that radical? Is that fucked up? Is that problematic? Perhaps. Is it irrational? Perhaps. But fuck that shit. But honestly, fuck the world. Fuck everybody on it. And fuck this shit. And fuck that shit. And fuck them shoes. And fuck everything I don't like. And also at the same time, I'm just also gonna go ahead and throw it out there if I feel like it. I am not going to basically coddle or cuss it when really the thing is that's what should be done with me. When it comes to saying things or doing things in a certain way, this, that, 1, 2, 3, I'm sending off the wrong signals, all that stuff, 1, 2, 3. I'm not obligated to go ahead and do all this, all that, 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, I'm not going to go ahead and be stupid about it. Of course not. Of course not. Now, even when it comes to me, that the thing is with me, I don't give a fuck if it makes me an asshole. I guess it's safe for you. I guess you could assume that. I suppose you could say that. I guess you could say that I'm unbearable. That I'm hard to deal with. I'm very simple, but I'm not easy. But it doesn't matter. The point, the point. One of the golden rules. Just because they say that the thing is there's a golden rule, this, that, 1, 2, 3. Actually, fuck a rule. It's the law. It's to basically you swallow my bullshit, smile in my face. Okay, that one's optional. But you must swallow my bullshit and grizzly bear me. And just take me as I am. Just swallow my bullshit and just deal with it. Just bear my shit. Gracefully. Even though I'm too much to deal with. And oh yeah, I am a lot worse. And in the end, it is all for entertainment purposes only. Now, of course, there's other ones too. There's, what's this? There's me being satirical. There's me being hyperbolic, of course. There's me being me doing or being 1, 2, 3 or XYZ for comedic effect. It's also educational as well if you really think about it. I also be doing skits and parodies and all that. So 1, 2, 3. I'm not the typical traditional conventional type. No, get that out of your head. Okay, shit's different over here. But it boils down to the fact that it's entertainment purposes only. And I'm not obligated to say or do anything. And when it comes to an image and all that stuff, 1, 2, 3, fuck an image. So yeah, just fucking put up with me. For life.
That's what a brat was. I didn't know nothing about BDSM, or I didn't know nothing about... There's nothing to do with the sex world. And they came to me, they was like, hey, if I send you £400, can you call me an ugly fat cunt? And I'd be like, for £400, absolutely. And then...
And the thing is that, like, I'm totally okay with that from now on. From like now, it's like I'm absolutely okay with that because I too hate men. I hate men. Not all, but I hate a lot of them. But I basically hate bitches more. But yeah. And yes, I will also take my time when it comes to me. It comes to what it is that I be saying. basically, like, when it comes to this bitch right here, the thing is that they say you're an ugly fat cunt and all that stuff. What's today? Just for £400, that money's supposed to go towards me, though. You know what I'm saying? That money is supposed to go towards me. So you see, like, the problem right now is that the thing is, this thing is useless. It doesn't matter enough, and if it does, it's not enough. It doesn't matter, and if it doesn't, it's not enough. Let me word it like that. But however, what's getting in the way is the law and society and the social constructs, the bullshit of this. You know what I'm saying? It's the bullshit of it. And they can go ahead and do all of that though, but they must not fucking drag me into it. And that's what's been happening though. So yeah.
I got really good.
It can only matter if I am selfishly satisfied.
Good at bullying men for money. I started streaming from the age of about 11 because I watched this thing called Stampy Longnose. It was Minecraft. I loved it and I wanted to be a big YouTuber. So I used to go live on Live Me, weird little apps.
Okay, so this bitch is not American though, or like it maybe came from the UK, or like it came from like the, I don't know.
Omegle, just stupid things. And I used to I've always loved it and I've always loved talking to a camera. Then when I was 17, I started streaming on Twitch, doing gaming. On my 18th birthday, I got, well, not even on my 18th, before I was 18, I basically got signed by an agent, talent agency on Bigo, but they said you have to be
Wait.
18. I basically got signed by an agent, talent agency on Bigo, but they said you have to be 18 to be
Bigo?
on the app. As soon as you're 18, come and join us. So I joined Bigo on my 18th birthday and opened up an OnlyFans account on my 18th birthday. And yeah, people expected, because it's OnlyFans, it's going to be nude content. I've never once posted even a nipple. It's just straightly cosplay, and I obviously humiliate men. I didn't have a clue how much money I was going to make when I first started. I only done it because I love live streaming. I don't know what it is. I genuinely just proper love to live stream. So when I started, I didn't think there was going to be potential to make as much money as I actually did. And then I seen there was people sending me all these...
Bruh. See what I'm talking about? Honestly, I'm so mad at myself that I tried to stop this. I'm so mad at myself for trying to basically save people. I'm so mad at myself for trying to be reasonably a good person. And here's the thing, I wasn't always like this. And I hate that I wasn't always like this. I'm actually so mad at myself for this. Like, I'm actually so pissed at myself. Like, why did I care? So yeah, I guess that the thing is, yes, I do have some level of self-hatred for myself that I might never, and I probably most likely will never forgive myself. I can't forgive. Excuse me, I can't forgive myself. Like when it comes to when it comes to me trying to be, you know what I'm saying, a decent nigga. I can't forgive myself. I can't.
Crazy amounts of money, and I thought, well, what the fuck is happening? What? I wouldn't even send a stranger a fiver if somebody messaged me and said, give me some money. I'd say, I don't even know you, you're not having my money. But these people, they get off on it. I was live streaming and I was told somebody that I wanted to get my boobs done.
Especially the fact that I know that it's like society owes me. They say that the thing is like nobody in this world owes me. No, the whole world owes me. The whole world owes me. Yes, it does. And it's not just us, also you. It's not just me, also you. It owes us. Society owes us. God owes us. The Lord owes us.
And this guy was like, I'll pay for it. And I was like, oh, really?
And honestly, the thing is like, they say that God is a bitch though. If so, then that bitch is my slave.
He was like, yeah, how much is your boob job? I said 6,000. And he sent me 3,000 straight to my bank. He was like, and I'll send you the rest in the next couple of weeks. Within those couple of weeks, I didn't hear much from him. So I spent the £3,000, obviously. And but now he's going to pay for me to get my boobs done again, so I got an extra £3,000. And I didn't know that. I just started streaming because I wanted people to just game with, maybe have a little gaming community, meet some new friends. And then this happened. And now I'm dressed up as an anime character, getting people to piss in their mouths.
Why did I try to stop this? No cap. If I was to go back in my past, I would beat the fuck out of my younger self, bro. I would beat that nigga ass to near death, bro. Like stop giving a fuck, bro. I would beat that nigga ass. I try to save people from this. I try to save guys from this. I would honestly go back in time and try to save myself.
I'm going to go on to StreamMate. I'll probably boss.
And now look at the position I'm in. Look at me now. Look at where I am now. Aye.
Some men around into doing some stuff. It'll do a quick scan of my face to like verify that I'm the one live streaming. Thumbs up. Okay, we're live on here now. Hello, please blackmail me, sissy. How are you? Honey, I'm working.
Wait, so is the I don't think the voices will be revealed though. Maybe the thing is like, if so, then they'll go ahead and like, what's this? They'll send no. They'll edit it. They'll edit it though to like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the best combination. How much money do you have to spend on me?
Kind of redacted though. I won't say remove it, but basically customize their own voices. They customize the voices though to mask. Yes, to mask it.
Some of these men, they get off on you being quite evil, and it's hard to decipher who's who. So these men will lie and say, I've only got £10 in my bank. And they basically want you to be horrible and say, well, if you've only got £10, find a way to send me 200. And sometimes, I don't know, they might only have £10 in their bank, and I might be leaving them unable to pay their bills or their rent or for their food for the rest of the month. But at the end of the day, that's not my problem, it's theirs. If you don't gift me that.
And no bullshit, bro. I want that to be their problem. I want that for them. Like when it comes to men, bro, I want that for them. Like I want them to walk into their destruction. The very same destruction I tried to save them from, I want them to walk into that. I do not mind actually linking up with people and working with corporates. I don't mind going corporate and walking motherfuckers into their oblivion. Motherfuckers that's not to be cared about. Like it's an issue if you went and walked in though, because at least you are my friends though. But when it comes to them, they ain't shit. They don't matter. And I'm not gonna go ahead and say that you and I were the best people though. No. But I know for sure that they are worse than us. And even if, let's say for example, let's say that even if that was the case for us to like, you know what I'm saying, to like we were like the worst case scenario. Fuck it, I'm still moving like this now. I'm still gonna move like this because at least I'm not the only one. I don't give a fuck if my wrongs don't make a right. I'm not planning on just getting any friends. No, I don't want to make amends. I only want I want my money longer and the family strong.
Then I'll mute you. I'll give you blue balls. Where are you from? I'm from Wales. I'm from Wales, mush.
I don't know where that is.
Do you want to be my girlfriend? Yes or no? And my name is Damas. No, I don't want to be your girlfriend. Damas. I stream every day. I try to stream every day. Sometimes if my mental health gets a little bit bad, I will take a break, of course. Online trolls, there's a lot of them. So, of course, being online, you get like nasty people saying horrible things to you. So if you're not very headstrong, I wouldn't suggest getting into this type of job because there is a lot of incels online, basically men who get no vagina, so they hate on anything with a vagina, and they come into your live streams and they'll try and bully you, they'll dox your address, they'll post pictures of your like family members and kids, and it can get really dark and evil. Do you need Vita?
And when it comes to us, I don't mind if that was to happen to. I don't mind if we was on that type of shit too. Like when it comes to us in GTA, if we did the same things, because really people are just fucking pathetic and really do not. I really don't. Like really, you just gotta understand that really, like a lot of people, they're not even people though. They're not even humans. They're just batteries to use for our own benefit though. We are all that matters. You know what I'm saying? We are the only good ones here. That's all it is though. And when it comes to even me, when it comes to even me, it comes to me like, actually no, actually I don't feel like it.
Absolutely not.
Because I remember that basically I don't owe the internet my authenticity. I don't owe anyone anything, any of my transparency. No, I don't. No, I do not. I just hate that it's like the thing is, it's not only you guys. If it was just you guys, then okay, fine. Then that's a whole nother ball game. But it's not just you niggas though. There's a bunch of fucking imposters out there, and there's motherfuckers that have access to all of this, to my channel, to my videos, to anything we say. And they're not one of us though. So yes, I'm not just particularly just doing or saying anything just cause acting like that you niggas are all and bitches are all that exist to me. No, I am aware that there's motherfuckers out there that is our enemies that are out there that also can watch this. If it was just you guys, okay, but that's not the case. So no. When it comes to me playing the game, I can play the game however I like, or play the game wherever need be or want be, and it's like, bruh, like no, I don't, I like, bruh,
I exist online and online only. That's where it becomes dangerous, and if you want to meet girls, go on Beaver.
Like when it comes to me personally, I am not the guy that's gonna go ahead and be. I am not for the stupidity of the internet or any stupidity in general. I'm not with that. Like when it comes to the hardships and all that bullshit though, like no, fuck that shit though. No, I'm basically like, I don't know how to basically articulate it properly, but fuck it, just understand. And you know what? I'm not even gonna try to go ahead and do anything. I'm not even gonna try to make sense of everything though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. I'm not gonna try to go ahead and like be articulate and try to make sense and try to bring understanding into everything. There's even a lot of things that I be thinking about. Is that the thing is that I don't understand, that I don't even get, and it's like the thing is I get it, but I don't know, but I don't get it, and it's like I know, but I just don't know how to articulate it. And it's like there's also the things that I don't know that I know, and there's also like what I know I don't know, and I don't know how to, yeah.
Street or so in, so like in Delio, stop trying to fucking get girls to shag you on live streaming apps, because it's not fair. Okay, it's not safe. What if I was like some mad serial killer and you turned up and I just murked you? It made me kind of lose value for a lot of men at first, because I thought, we get called slags for wearing a bikini, and these men are out here eating their own and paying to do it, and we're the ones that get the bad name. But I tried to get a normal job. I was working in the casino down the Grosvenor, and I made so much more money sat playing on my Xbox, which is what I love doing anyway. So I've said to my mum, I know you want me to be a modest working girl, but it's not going to happen. How are you? What are you into? What brings you over to these freaky websites? Oh, you're in work, aren't you? I can't even make you get on all fours and bark like a dog. Actually, you could do it in work.
Yeah, I was about to say, do it at work.
Go to the bathroom. And your co-workers can hear you. Don't even let them know it comes from you. Like, cover your mouth. Just like, go like that and bark. Just confuse everyone. I just did. Good boy. I'd love to be in your office. Yeah, so he's at work right now. Most of them are.
And you know what? Fuck that shit though. So the thing is, you don't even matter. Go get me a Bugatti. Go get me 3 houses. Basically, put it under your name. If you go in debt, all that stuff on street. Just go sell your organs or chop off your legs to basically send me money. All that stuff on street. Do some ritual. Do some like blood rituals though. Maybe even go ahead and go fuck a bitch though. Even do it by force if need be. I mean, that bitch doesn't matter anyway. So I'm not gonna go ahead and say that that's wrong. So I'm not gonna go ahead and say that that's wrong. Because a lot of hoes really don't matter. Basically, what's this? Oh yeah, and also when it comes to me in GT and all that stuff on street, like, bruh, when it comes to common sense though, I'm not like, we're in the era where people have lost common sense though and all that stuff on street, and it's like common sense is not common anymore, and I'm not gonna go ahead and like try to like, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not responsible for that shit. No, I did not. I'm not the one that basically created this world or fucked it up. Nope. Like, we did not come. Like, we did not. We're not the ones that basically came in and fuck shit up though. And here's the thing: there's a like, and maybe just maybe we might be just maybe worse than them, and there's no excuse. But I can say that the reason being is because they made me this way. That's my excuse. It doesn't matter if it's a good reason. That's what it is though. And literally, the motherfuckers in the world have the money, and also the society has the people, the numbers to fix everything. Literally, they can fix everything. We could fix this whole world in a month. But no. A lot of motherfuckers would just rather just have like bad guys like me. They need niggas and bitches, and they need niggas like me, and they need bitches that got kind of like me, so they can go ahead and swerve the blame and point their fingers and look at that nigga and say that's the bad guy. To run away from their own, from the end result of their creation. They would rather just point and basically shit on the end result of what they created themselves. And it would be a whole nother debate if I was always like this. But I guess the nice thing about that, right, is that maybe the thing is like, maybe me being this way, the nice thing about it is that now it's like I have something to blame, and it's actually a good reason. And the thing is that like I'm actually not wrong either. If you really think about it though, fuck the morality shit. I'm actually not wrong. We are not wrong for this. It's just that the problem is there's the laws that are in the way. But they have to exist so that the thing is like the world doesn't go to chaos. Which I understand. But then again, at the same time with me, I'm going to go ahead and say a bunch of things that I don't mean, and a bunch of things that I do mean. It doesn't matter how I say it. Actually, it does. But it doesn't matter how they take it. That's the thing. They don't get to take it however they want. And what they say and what they do does not determine how things go. It's just us, okay? It's us. And some of them don't even get to speak on it. Some of them don't even get to question it. Some of them don't get to basically to stand in our way. They don't get to do that. In the end, I get to talk about these things because when it comes to the rights and wrongs, I defend it. Fuck it, maybe I am the problem. And that's okay. Because I know for a fact that something had to happen, that things had to happen to me to become this way. I was made, not born.
Work, so you will see some of them like at a desk where there's people around and they'll like quietly be having in an office. And then they'll in their trousers. Do you do joy? Yes, I do joy. So a joy is a
do you do what I don't know what that is.
jerk off instruction. It was just weird. I thought there's no way you're gonna get me to like tell you to have I thought that's disgusting.
Okay.
And then in the end
That's the first time I've heard about it though. That's the first
seen
time
all
I've
of
heard
the
about
other
it.
girls doing it and I was thinking, wow, these people who are offering me £500 for a 10-minute call, if they're not sending it to me, they're literally going to go into the next live stream to a girl that they find attractive and give her the £500. So I was like, well, I want it instead.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Oh, nah. They actually do have somebody talking through, okay.
7.7. Good boy. Well done. You've done a good job. No worries. So yeah, you'll probably come back for more another day. To be fair, this is still rolling to be paid, so okay. Good for me. There we go, end of paid session. So then we'll go back into the free view now. So just from that, just for telling him what to do, that was $8 just for 2 minutes telling him how to wank. And usually when you do like the group party mode,
The bullshit about this whole thing is that the money's not coming towards me.
there's like 10 of them in there at the same time. And it's all, yeah. So it's just quick money really. So if you're on here for an hour, you'll probably make about, without privates, without telling people what to do, minimum £200
Bruh.
in an hour. Men are like creatures of their imagination. So if I went and posted my fanny on OnlyFans, my vagina, they're going to see it all, get used to it and move on to the next. They love imagining things. So say for example, if I keep on one...
Yeah, that's also true as well though, because the thing is like they guys like what's hard. Guys like challenges though, and that's the stupidity behind it though. Where it's like the thing is, because here's the thing. I think that when it comes to that, right? It's like, I wouldn't say that basically that the thing is, I guess it's like it was like a biological thing, because the thing is like, it's because we're prideful creatures. Yes, it's because we have this thing where, so the thing is, we worked hard for this, that, once, three, and it's like, you know what, this is mine, this is just exclusive to me. It's like, I basically, like, nobody else can have this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to basically work for it, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to protect it and maintain it, because this is mine that I've invested so much into, you know what I'm saying? I don't operate that way. We're not gonna operate that way, okay? So like the thing is here's the thing. That's how we're gonna basically operate with each other, just us though, because we know, at least we know. When it comes to them, when it comes to us, we're not gonna operate that way with these hoes. We're not doing that. With us, it's gonna be easy. It's either you get with the program or you fuck off. And and here's the thing though, I want to say there's no way out of this though, because the thing is like, because I do fuck with human trafficking though, Cause like I really do. I am big on like making bitches matter though, because because our satisfaction is what validifies their existence. Like it doesn't matter if it hurts the bitch though, as long as it's good for me. That's all that matters. So yeah, so basically the thing is like, guys, we're not moving like this. And I know there are some and I'm sure there's probably like that one idiot that's here though. Fuck off. Actually, you know what, stay here and then basically just give us all your resources and then leave. So yeah, they must basically give us their resources and just drain them like the batteries that they are, because what the fuck else are they for? And then they can leave.
And thinking, what is under her clothes? Instead of only coming to me once, I've had the same gift.
Like these hoes basically have to basically conform. Like, okay, we can basically go fuck a bunch of bitches and all that stuff on street, but they have to be simple and easy. Bitches that are challenges and all that stuff on street that give us a headache and doesn't even nope. That's not what we like. That's not because that's not what I like. So no, I will make it easy on myself. Fuck that. And that's for me to have though. And yes, I'm going to be fucking arrogant with it though. Yes.
Spending money on me since I was 18. The only people that took it a little bit funny was probably my uncle. My uncle didn't agree with it too much. He was like, I don't like it, you're going to get exploited online, and then I'm going to end up having to put people in the boot. Do you want to see my feet? You can see my feet. But you've got to tip me. Thank you, goddess. Very horny from being in chastity so long. Can I see?
And this is just basically like and this little bitch right here is not even some bitch that's like very fucking well known, bruh. Like, dog. So like, imagine Instagram hoes, bro, like with millions and millions of followers, with damn near celebrity status, the amount of money and attention that they receive, bro, it's fucking ridiculous, bro. Which is a good thing, which is a good thing. Which is what I would like to say if I owned all of these hoes. If these things were my properties. If these things were basically my cash cows. Basically, I'll be pimping them. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to us, especially me, we're pimping bitches. That's how we go. That's how we move out here. Pimps up, hoes down. That's how we move.
Can we do cam to cam? I want to see you locked up in your chastity. I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I told my partner at the time about it. He wasn't too happy. He was like, I don't want you to be a streamer. He knew it was going to end up in this type of world.
Which is like, okay, here's the thing. It would have been different when it comes to this bitch and idol, because this thing was like, if I had this thing as my property and then like, because here's the thing, when it comes to my hoes, when I own them though, that basically I control what they say, I control what they think, I control what they believe in, I control even how they breathe, I even control how they walk, I micromanage every bit of them though. Yes. So it can only work that way. Now, is it possible that basically that maybe, just maybe, I can sometimes just let loose just a little bit? Yeah, sure. But generally, that's what it is, though. And some of these things, it's not like I'm going to do it, though. It's just that it has to be a thing of I can and don't, and basically do not defy me. So yeah. But when it comes to other motherfuckers out there, that is true. It's always best to not even like, here's the thing, basically having your main bitch, your main bitch is a streamer, nope, that barely works out. No. Leave. There are some exceptions, but no.
Then I was very PG at first, obviously, respectful to my relationship. And then I kind of started taking the piss and putting on little skirts and stuff like that because I knew it was going to make me more money. And that's something that my ex wasn't okay with at all. And I just kept taking the piss, and it ruined my relationship. And then when obviously we had the breakup, most people go through a hoe phase. I went through a cyber slag phase instead of an in real life phase. So I thought, fuck this, I'm going to do actual content. I'm going to start doing this. So that's when I started doing the cosplays and stuff like that. And they were a bit more like sexually suggested, because before I just used to like, it would be completely PG. Now I don't mind having like little thigh high socks on, or if there's...
Now, when it comes to that, right, basically anybody in my fucking family though must not do this though. Yes, like here's the thing though, if basically I was to have my own daughters and sons though, yes, I will decide that I have like a say so in how they are going to live. I'm not gonna let them go ahead and basically be like their own person and all that stuff on three. So yes, like so yes, with me as a control freak, I'm not gonna basically allow my son to just, especially when it comes to him just being like gay son or thought daughter. Neither. I'll kill them both.
A little bit of skin showing, as long as my nipples are not out, my vagina's not out, or my bum hole. I don't mind dressing up in like little skimpy outfits, as long as it's not full on nudity. I'm comfortable with it.
Nope, it doesn't matter if you're not comfortable with it. If I'm not happy with it, that's what the bitch does. That's what the bitch goes with though. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if you're pissed off about it though. In fact, actually it does. So get used to being happy with doing what I say.
Master Shagger has logged on. Damn, when was the last time you had a shag? I think my friends always knew it was bound to happen, because I've always kind of been the same. I've always had the same energy. I've always been quite a bit of a dickhead. And so when I told them I basically bully men for money, they was like, do you know what? If that's ever a job that I thought somebody would have, it would be you. And I was like, I just love the nails and the rude attitude. It's hot. Thanks. I'm not always rude though. I can be nice and I can be sweet. It's just, I cater to you, of course. And I am a bit... really believe that men would send in this amount for nothing. And she always assumed, she was like, you must be doing something else, you must be doing this, you must be doing that, because people are not just going to send you thousands for you to just sit and talk. Oh my god, Joe, hey, you little fucker. Should I send them here? What, your bank details? Yeah, and I'll just take a picture of them. And then when she kind of got used to it and she's seen it happening, she's seen me live herself, like I'd be sat having a cup of tea with my mum and these gifters would join my live and be like, hi, can I send you 300 to your bank to watch you literally just walk around in heels and stamp on a banana? And I'll say, yeah, sure. And then my mum will has to be like, mum, shut up. They don't know my mum's in the room. I'll say, shut up, mum, I'm making some money. I'll put my heels on, I'll stamp on a banana like that, and I'll be like, boom. And then as soon as the camera's gone off, I'll look at my mum, I'll be like, they just sent me £500. And she'll be like, what, for that? And I'm like, yeah. So she got used to it in the end. She realised that I wasn't on the roundabout selling my hole. But yeah, that's just how it's been so far. My mum...
But yeah, here's the thing though. I guess that here's the thing. The nice thing about like stupid men is that the thing is they really are that easy though. So yeah. So I don't want to say I don't want to help them. I actually don't want to help them. But the problem is that basically I'm not pimping these hoes though. That's the thing though. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes them pathetic though. That's what makes them meaningless. That's what makes them something that can't even be considered a life, because that's not what they are. They're meant to basically be used as just a scrap, basically a bunch of scraps of meats that only matters when it fits my satisfaction.
Now understands it. She even knows some of my gifters. Like, she's even spoken to some of the people who send me money, because at first she was like, what's the crack? What are you? A weirdo? A stranger? And they'd be like, no, I really like your daughter's personality and I want to help her throughout life. Already. Can you do some dirty, nasty talk in private? Like, bully you? Yeah. Anything to do with abusing men, I do. Everyone in my generation now knows that this is like kind of normal to live stream, play on your Xbox, cosplay, all those kind of things. Whereas now, because of this whole, like I said, the Bonnie Blue thing, where she'd done a madness on the OnlyFans, now it's kind of taken us back. Like, she's pushed us normal OnlyFans creators back so far, because now everybody assumes that we're doing crazy things, we're sat sleeping with minors and doing all this crazy things. They think that we're all the same as her, and we're not. I've never once posted my vagina in my whole entire life, and I've done it for 4 years. Do you know what I mean? So I wish you could ruin my life, goddess. I can ruin your life for a price. But if, like I said, if you want me to humiliate you, I usually charge quite a lot for my services. I send you a sissy picture of me. I would love to see a sissy picture of you. Do you have any of you dressed up as a maid by any chance, or in like women's lingerie? Just anything humiliating, really.
I remember there was a time where it's like, I've watched like this Fresh and Fit episode where there was this bitch that literally went and sent like $1,000 for this bitch, said to the bitch where, for just sending a picture of her kitchen trash for just $1,000 though. And then there was another guy that basically went and sent $2,000 to the same bitch. This all happened to the same bitch, by the way, where $2,000 for telling the guy to swallow his own nut. And then that same motherfucker for that sent the $2,000 for the nut went and also sent $1,500 for telling the guy to go to get like a lingerie or whatever the fuck for the bitches though, for his ass to put the shit on and then just rage it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that much about that one, but it was $1,500 though. So basically, in total, this bitch basically made $4,500, and this came from two separate guys. The last two situations was the same guy. The first guy was just one guy.
Do you want to show me your middle fingers in private? Yeah. If you want to see my middle finger, then come into a private. Or do you have like a middle finger kink or something? I've never heard of that before. I've heard of like feet kinks, but not a middle finger. I'm not showing you my fingers now. Now I can make some money out of them with you. Finger reveal at 10 credits.
See, this right here, I'm with though. But at the same time, imagine like two hands around this head. Just grabs it. And then there's just like a devil force that's above it though. That's us.
Fuck you. Do you like that? Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, I'm the boss. I'm not biting myself. That's cannibalism. You wanker. Thanks for the quickie, babe. That was fun. I'm glad I could help you. He had a finger kink, so he liked to be flipped off, I guess. I've never seen that one before, so that was...
That's a brand new one.
We all just experienced that for the first time together. Hey, finger boy. He just wanted to talk. He wanted to just spend money. People get off on spending money. That's some people's kinks, is just...
And I honestly do like those people though. I actually do like those people. But here's the thing, it's not just when it comes to guys though. My favorites is when all of this happens and I do it to the bitches though. That's the thing. My favorite is when it happened. Is when I do it. Is me doing it to the bitches though. That's what I like to. That's what I would want to do. So yeah.
Spending their money. So even though he could have just done that for free, the exact same thing he was doing for free, he thought, well, I want to give him money for doing this instead. Sure, when you see me in the live house, there's a thing in the bottom. You need to vote for me.
But I suppose that the thing is, like, you could go ahead and, like, basically just throw money to bust a nut and all that stuff on street and call it that expensive nut, or call it that expensive memory, to make it more exclusive. I guess you could say that.
Okay guys, so we need to make sure I win every single competition, every single round of this pet thing, okay? Because otherwise you're violating my dog by saying he's not good enough, and you're violating me. So I'll see you at 10 minutes before 8 o'clock. So there we go, that's usually how it goes. I usually stream for a bit longer, but obviously I've got a live house. That's my job, literally that.
What have you learnt about men?
That they'll give you anything as long as they've got their cock in their hand. If they're sexually aroused or turned on.
Not even, bruh. Not even, bruh. Just by having a dick, though, just by being a bitch, they'll literally do it, bruh.
They will go into debt for you. Like, they'll sell their houses, they'll leave their wives.
Yeah, they are those ones. They are those ones. So, yeah, this was a good video though, and I did appreciate this though. So, yeah, thanks for watching this through. So thanks for like being here with me and all the stuff on street through this whole thing though. I appreciate that, and I'll see you in the next one, fam. I'm out.